is me, terrible. It's time for our week. What are we in? Week 4. Yes, week 4 preview and picks video. Last week was awful. We were playing basketball last week. We shot 50% on the picks. Some of them were rough, but I think we'll do a little better this week. Starting with Thursday. Seahawks versus the Cardinals right here. Nice little Thursday night Amazon game. This one is in Arizona. It's a home one for the Cardinals. Oh my god. It says 104 for the temperature. Is it that bad there? Wow. That's weird. But yeah, nice divisional matchup here. A short week for both. Let's check out. Oh wait, what's the line? The line is -1.5. For the Seahawks here. It's currently that. It opened at -1.5 for the Cardinals. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing, but they're both 2-1, and I think Seahawks, coming off that blowout win against the Saints, they're looking pretty good, and I think they take this one because I think the Cardinals they're going to continue to be the same as they've been. They're just the most mid team ever, below mid. They're a little below. With James Conner out now, definitely doesn't help their case. He's out probably for the year. Will Johnson's questionable. Bears Johnson's questionable. For Seattle, Witherspoon's questionable. Julian Love's questionable. Eamon Worry's questionable. Leonard Williams is questionable. So they got a couple of guys. Might not play this week, but short week, so they're probably just taking it easy on them. I think they play, but I gotta go Seahawks in this one. I gotta go Seahawks with this first pick. The Cardinals, man. Kyler, he ain't it. Dude, Marvin Harrison Jr. had that ugly drop last week. He still got time. Look, even Quentin Johnston turned it around. So, Marvin Harrison Jr., he's got time, but rough start for him. Rough start for sure. And this is actually the first week of the Sunday morning games. This one is in Ireland, Dublin, Ireland. And for this one we have right here, Vikings, Steelers. Shouldn't have picked against the Vikings last week. They really, they made me pay for that one. McCarthy should still be out. Let's see. Yeah, he should still be out for this one. The ankle. Wentz was good enough, so he was pretty good. The Steelers had a decent win against the Pats. Ugly football in that one. Darius Slay's questionable. Joey Porter Jr. is questionable. Deshaun Elliott's questionable. Alex Highsmith's questionable. Hargrave is out. He's questionable for the Vikings. And obviously McCarthy, but the Vikings, they made me pay last week, and I'm ready to make another mistake, but I think 9:30 a.m., Dublin game, I think it's going to be a weird game. Sometimes these ones usually are. I think the Steelers win this one with some ugly football. That's their specialty. I'll be very disappointed if the Vikings come out and they dominate again. But the Steelers defense struggled so far this year, and the offense has just been okay. So, like I said, I think some ugly football is on the way. Maybe Carson Wentz doesn't play as well as he did last week, but I'm taking a risk there. I'm going with the Steelers. And the line is -2.5 for Minnesota, so we'll see what happens there. But nice little Sunday morning game. Definitely excited for that one. We head into the 1 o'clock games. Right here, we got Commanders versus the Falcons. Falcons got destroyed by the Panthers last week. I thought they were looking better than where they are. Penix is not good. Penix was awful. They put Kirk Cousins in. Maybe they should keep him in. He's been rough. And this is supposed to be, you gotta get something going this year. I know it's only his second year, but I mean, Penix is like turning 30 next year, Okay, not actually, but like he's gotta start playing like an NFL QB. It didn't look good last week, that's for sure. And the Commanders still look solid. Yeah, the line is -1.5 for the Commanders. So yeah, I think I'm definitely feeling the Commanders pick. Jaden Daniels is questionable. I think even if he doesn't play, they should be fine. Mariota did pretty well last week against the Raiders. But McLaurin's questionable. Not that he's done that much. For the Falcons, A.J. Terrell's questionable. Jamal Agnew's questionable. Jordan Fuller's out, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, the Falcons, I thought even though they lost one of those, the first 2 weeks, who was it? I don't even remember who it was against. Lost the close one to the Buccaneers, then beat the Vikings. I thought they were a little better than they might be, which obviously was a 2-game sample size, but they, all of a sudden they're at 1-2, and it's like, we may not have a QB. But they got Kirk Cousins, so we'll see when he goes in. But yeah, in this case, I definitely got to go with the Commanders. Feels like an easy pick. We'll see what happens. Speaking of easy picks, we got right here, Saints versus the Bills. Home game for the Bills. The line is -16.5. Yikes. That's rough. That is rough. Yeah, this one feels too easy. Let's see. Injuries. Yeah. Saints got a bunch of questionable guys. Same with the Bills. A couple of questionable guys. Nobody's out yet. But this is just, come on. If the Saints win this, come on. They might not cover, but come on, the Saints. No, they got destroyed last week. I knew that was coming too. It was easy Seattle pick last week, and they're not even that good. The Bills are actually like a good team. Okay, Seattle's fine. I don't want to trash them that much, but we can move on to more important things, like the Browns and the Lions. Browns with their nice little win over the Packers. We'll see if they can continue that. But Packers didn't play well, so I'm not sure you can take away much from that one. Lions had a great win against the Ravens. This one's at home for them, -8.5. Yeah, another really easy pick. It feels like, but may end up paying for this one. But yeah, sorry, Joe Flacco. This ain't it, but DeJuan Jones is out still. A couple of linemen injured for the Lions, but nothing crazy, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, Lions are gonna run away with this one. Yeah, -8.5. I would take that. No, not actually. Don't bet. Why do you think these companies make all the money? Because of you losing. Alright, that's how they do it. It's all pointless. There's no point in gambling. But if I were to gamble, I would gamble right here on these fellas. I'm kidding. The Pats-Panthers. I feel like this will be a good game. And this feels like another close one for the Patriots that they lose. It is at home. -5.5. But I got the Panthers for some not very good reason. Although if I was picking the Patriots in this one, I don't think I'd be able to come up with a reason either. But yeah, Christian Gonzalez still out. But yeah, this is Panthers. They showed that they can actually do things last week against the Falcons. A little bit of offense, a little bit of defense. Did they have a special teams one, a touchdown as well? They might have. kicking was good. So I think this will be close. And then whoever loses, somebody's going to lose this game. Nobody's going to win this game. One of these teams is just going to straight up lose it. I just don't know if it's going to be the Pats or the Panthers, but I'm going to go with Panthers in this one. I think they'll find a way. And Pats just they look rough. There's some issues. The turnovers are really bad. But hey, I mean, the thing is, if they somehow just clean that up, don't turn the ball over in this one, I could definitely get a dub. We could definitely get a win. But I feel the same way about that Steelers game. I didn't feel like they were going to get it against the Steelers, and I think the Panthers are definitely a step below, but we'll see what happens. Moving on, we got Chargers versus the Giants. I feel like it's another easy pick. Chargers have been playing really well. Giants, not so much, not the best QB play, but -6.5 for the Chargers. It's at home for the Giants. 1 o'clock game. But yeah, there's not going to be really anything here that's going to make me pick the Giants over the Chargers. Just not seeing that. And Tyrone Tracy will be out, but Scattaboo seems like the better back, so he seems like, I mean, he had a really good game in the last one against the Chiefs, so Scattaboo could be a difference maker going forward, so we'll see what happens there. Yeah, Najee Harris is out. Not that he matters. I mean, Martin Hampton's been the guy, pretty much. But yeah, definitely going with the Chargers here, but definitely want to keep an eye on Scattaboo. We want to see what type of player he's going to be in the NFL. I don't think last week was a fluke either. I think I don't know, I was surprised I feel like he got drafted kind of low, and yeah, I mean, Tyrone Tracy's injured, but I'm not surprised that he's like already looking like he might be the better back, so we'll see what happens there, but definitely going Chargers on that one. I feel like that's an easy one. This is a tough one. Well, not going to be the toughest pick ever, but because I am going to go with, I don't know who I go with. I don't know who are we picking in this one. Buccaneers, Eagles. Feels like these guys play a lot. Eagles -3.5. It is a home one for the Buccaneers. It's in Tampa, and they've looked solid. I will say this. If the Buccaneers get a lead like the Rams do, it's over. It is definitely over. There's no way the Eagles come back if the Buccaneers get a lead in this one. I think this will be a pretty close one, but I'm still going to pick the Eagles. Although, like I said, if during this game the Buccaneers get a lead, I want you to remember what I said. I'm switching my pick. Alright, Buccaneers get a lead, I'm switching my pick. I'm kidding, but there's no way they come back. Rams got so conservative. And the Eagles started playing better anyway, so I think this will be somewhat of a shootout. Eagles, they gotta let Jalen just chuck the ball like he did second half of last week, and we already know the Buccaneers are doing that, and Ibuka looks good. He's good. I can't believe it. Man, and it felt like this rookie class of receivers just wasn't hyped up, but he looks really good. I mean, Luther Burden just had like one big play last week, but yeah, a lot of these guys have looked good. Ted looks like he should be solid too, so a lot of good receivers in the class, but definitely going Eagles in that one. It's just, they're that team this year. Like, I'm picking them. Even if I feel like they might lose, I'm just picking them because why not? This is a game that I don't think many people will be tuning into. Right here we got Titans, Texans. Yeah, this is, oh yeah, I forgot that Mike Evans is probably out for that Buccaneers game, so that hurts a little bit too, so definitely going Eagles in that one. But Titans, Texans, 2-0-3 teams. It's at home for the Texans. I thought the Texans would turn it around last week. They said no thank you. So we'll try again this week. I think they're going to turn it around. I think they'll get this win over the Titans, who also don't look that good and are clearly, in a rebuild. And, they're in no rush. Cam Ward looks okay. Not great, but they just don't have that much talent there in general. So they can't get much offense going. They're not good. They're just not good. Derek Stingley is questionable. Jalen Smith's questionable. Jimmy Ward is still on the PUP list. Kevin Winston Jr. is questionable. J.C. Latham, questionable as well. Devondre Sweat's still on IR. But yeah, I'm going Texans in this one. I'll take Stroud, Nick Chubb, Nico Collins. I'll take that, a little bit of Will Anderson on the defensive side. I'd take that over whatever the Titans have. Who knows at this point, but alright. That's the last 1 o'clock game. We are into the 4 o'clocks. We got Colts versus the Rams right here. Yes. It's a home one for the Rams. They're 2-1. Colts are good. Colts are undefeated. Colts look really good. Daniel Jones is playing solid football, and he's got some good pieces around him. But the Rams look pretty good as well. One loss to the Eagles, and even that one they were up in. So, minus 3.5 for the Rams. I'm taking the Rams in this one. Sorry, Colts. I wouldn't be surprised if they somehow get it, though. That they're just on a roll this year so far, but I think they come up short in this one. Let's see, anybody out? Jalen Jones on IR. Alec Pierce is questionable. Kenny Moore is doubtful. Not too many guys out for the Rams, so that's good. Yeah, I got the Rams in this one, the 4 o'clock game, but Colts, man, thought they weren't going to be too strong this year. They look good. They really do. JT's back to full health. Pittman looks solid, and they got a game manager, QB, who's not doing too bad. So wouldn't be surprised if they found a way in this one. But the Rams have been good. Jared Verse, oh man, he's so good. He's so good. I think they pull this one out. So we'll see what happens though. But definitely looking forward to that one. Up next, Jaguars and Niners. Actually, an interesting one. Jaguars are 2-1. This is a home one for the Niners. Their 3-0 line is minus 3.5. Check these guys out right here. Niners, Jags. Etienne's been alright. He's been good enough. They just got rid of Bigsby. Tank Bigsby just traded him away. But interesting situation here. Purdy might play. He is questionable. He might be back. But also Mac Jones is questionable. So it's interesting stuff they got going on here. Michael Williams is questionable. Juwan Jennings questionable. For the Jags, Diami Brown's questionable. They got a couple guys on IR. But yeah, Jags, they're definitely happy to be 2-1. Trevor Lawrence still looks like he's still playing at the same level as he did when he was like a freshman in college. That guy has not improved. He was good then. He was definitely good then, but he's at the same level, but he's been moving up levels. He was in college football, now he's in the NFL, so he looks alright though. I guess. I don't know. I got the Niners in this one, minus 3.5. I'll take that. Home one. Honestly, with Mac or Purdy, I would take them in this, no matter who's playing. So, yeah, we'll take Niners there. And then, still got 2 4 o'clock games, but one of these two, another one of these matchups seems like every week it's like there's just like a big matchup, and this week it's this one right here. We got Chiefs Ravens. Every week. Last week it was Ravens Lions, and they're 1-2 because of it. The Chiefs, they have 2 losses because they've played 2 good teams, and they got the Giants last week, but so they got their win. But yeah, one of these teams is gonna be 1-3. That's crazy. That really is crazy. But yeah, Ravens, they've had 2 tough games. The Chiefs have had 2 tough ones. And here we are. But yeah, Rashee Rice is still out. Xavier Worthy's questionable, so there's a chance he plays. They could use somebody, although, of course, Tyquan Thornton looked terrible for the Patriots. Doesn't look too bad for the Chiefs. I'm not liking that. I don't like that at all. But yeah, the Chiefs Chiefs just don't have their guys. Kelsey's so washed. I don't even care if that guy has a good game. He's washed. He's Vinoy is questionable. Matabuke is questionable. I think he was out last week, so that's good. That he's back. Well, could possibly be back. Likely is also still questionable, so we'll see if he plays in this one. Oh, there we go. Fixed it. But yeah, in this one, I'm definitely leaning to the Ravens. I think they got the better offense and better defense. I would take their defense as well. Chiefs are still really good, but 1-3, I mean, they're still good enough to, and they've had tough games, so it's like the rest of the year they could win a ton of games and end the year with like 3 losses, 4 losses, 5 losses, 6 losses. Like, they should still be fine. It's just gonna be a tough hill to climb. But same with the Ravens. Say they lose this one, 1-3, tough hill to climb, but they would still be fine. They would still get into the playoffs. They would still win a lot of games. It's just, you got tough matchups, so I don't think this is the typical case of like, oh, an NFL team started 1-2, 0-2, 1-3. They're just not good, where that is the case a lot of the time. These teams, a lot of them, they just played other good teams already. So, but expect to see them kind of cruise through, maybe some of their other matchups. But I am going with the Ravens in that one. Last 4 o'clock game, Bears, Raiders, another 1-2 matchup. This one, I'm hoping for this outcome. I'm picking the Raiders. Alright, it's -1.5 for the Bears. It's at home, it's in Vegas for the Raiders. But the funniest outcome for me would be Raiders win this one, maybe even win it easily, because that would just that would help you realize like how bad the Cowboys really are. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for that. Not gonna lie. So I'm picking the Raiders in this one, and obviously that'll explain the Sunday night pick. But yeah, I got Raiders in this one. Let's see if there's any injuries here. Caleb Williams looked a lot better last week, but could just be the Cowboys effect. Jalen Johnson's still out. Loveland's questionable. Kyler Gordon is questionable. Michael Myers questionable. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going Raiders. Honestly, would not be surprised one bit if the Bears got this one. But like I said, I'm for the funniest outcome. But I have a feeling I'll be disappointed, and the Bears they'll look really good again. Maybe Ben Johnson will keep them going. And I don't know. They just haven't. Maybe Luther Burden's the guy, but DJ Moore hasn't done anything. Loveland doesn't look like the best tight end from his class so far. So that's been Tyler Warren. Can't believe I didn't even mention him. With the Colts, I feel like I've been doing that. And he's like one of my favorite guys from the class. So, but yeah, the Colts, man, they look good. But yeah, hoping for the funniest outcome. Raiders get a dub, which brings us to Sunday night, which is right here. Cowboys, Packers. Hopefully after this game, this will be like the last primetime game the Cowboys have all year. I hope they get flexed at everything. It's a home one for Dallas, -6.5 line for the Packers. Packers, tough loss last week. They played horribly. This is a Micah Parsons reunion. Oh man, he's going to have a good game. I think the Packers stomp them. I think, by 11, maybe even 10:30, like, this game will be over. I don't know. I think the Cowboys are really bad. The Bears beat them handily. So, but, Packers last week, they're playing the Browns. You think that's an easy win? They don't play well. They lose. Anything can happen, but I'm calling it right now. Packers, they're going to stomp them. They are going to stomp them. That is my prediction. Let's see if we got any injuries here. Oh yeah, CeeDee Lamb is doubtful. Oh my god, this is going to be bad. Trevon Diggs is questionable. Bland is questionable. Tyler Booker is doubtful. Oh my god. Wait, Kenny Clark, the guy they traded for, he's questionable. Oh my god, the Cowboys are going to get destroyed. This is going to be a bloodbath. couple of questionable guys for the Packers. And then Jaden Reed on IR. But oh my god, dude, I'm hoping the Packers just destroy him. Oh, that would be something. That would certainly be something. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb is out. Oh man, that's gonna be interesting. That'll be interesting. We'll head into Monday night. Got 2 Monday night games. We got a 7:15. Nobody's gonna be rushing to watch this one. Dolphins Jets both 0-3. The line is -2.5 for the Dolphins. It's at home. It's in Miami, so definitely helps them a little bit. Check the injuries. Yeah, Tyrod Taylor's gonna be playing again, possibly if Fields is out. Although he's not on the list here, so. But he didn't even look bad last week. He looked better than Fields. And yeah, obviously Tua for the Dolphins. I think he'll finally not make a mistake that loses them the game. But yeah, I don't know. Fields is not listed here. I don't know what's going to happen then with the Jets. We'll see. But yeah, Tyrod Taylor looked pretty good when he was in. So I'm still going Dolphins here. They're not good, but the Jets are also this should be good. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes either way. Divisional matchup too. You got to add in that factor. But I think the safe pick is the Dolphins. But Jets, I don't know. I'm curious to see how they come out in this one. You could definitely see them winning. So that's a 7:15 one. And then at 8:15, at least this one's not like, it wasn't the second game that first week, wasn't at like 10. Yeah, this one's at 8:15, so I think more people will be tuning in for this one, although the Bengals, they look like a lost cause. Broncos, they don't look amazing, but, maybe there's still some hope there. Year 2, Bo Nix, still got Sean Payton, but yeah, Jake Browning, not looking good, so they're already in a tough spot there. Joe Burrow's out for pretty much the whole year. Cam Taylor-Britt's questionable. Shamar Stewart's questionable. P. Ryan's questionable. I feel like he hasn't even been playing. I don't know. But Dre Greenlaw's still on IR. Evan Ingram's questionable. Yeah, that's a couple others for the Broncos. But yeah, Broncos have had some close losses. So I gotta go Broncos in this one for sure. Bengals feel like they're on the decline, and the Broncos, tough losses. They could easily be, well, not easily, but there's a world where they're 3-0, and they get like a win over the Colts, and then was it the Chargers? They played close, yeah. So definitely going Broncos in this one. Wouldn't be surprised if they run away with it early, but yeah, feels like an easy pick in that one, so going Broncos. So that's going to be it for this preview and picks video. Enjoy the helmet tapping. Made an entire helmet tapping video, but that'll be it for the speaking in this one. Maybe we'll even do a college football preview this week.